Happy St. Patrick's Day, and welcome to the Crizz's Cheesing It Up Irish edition. We have 3 different Irish cheeses to try. Stay tuned. Our first cheese is a Kerrygold Reserve Cheddar cheese. This is aged over 2 years. Interesting fact about Kerrygold, its parent company is the largest exporter of dairy products in all of Ireland. We've had this cheese actually once before, but it's probably about a year or so ago, so we figured let's give it another try.
I mean, Kerrygold does have a lot of different types of cheeses, so, cheddar cheese is obviously one of them, but if there's other flavors out there at the grocery store that you want to try, obviously try them out, but this is one of the ones that we're going to try, and I'm excited to try it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So our second cheese, this is actually the most popular cheese in Ireland, believe it or not. Ireland and England mostly known for some of the cheddar cheeses, but this one is actually part of the Blue family. So this is a Cashel Crozer Blue, and it's known to be a little bit on the creamier side, and it is made with sheep's milk, which is pretty unique for a blue cheese. Usually blue cheeses use cow's milk. Our third cheese is the Claddagh Bo Irish Cheddar Whiskey Cheese. This is also a cheddar cheese, but what's unique about it is aged in single malt whiskey. So we're gonna give this one a try and see if we can pick up some of the whiskey flavors that it's been aged in. I don't think I've ever had this cheese before. Have you ever had this one?
No, I think that was actually one of the things that drew me to it, was the fact that it did say that it was with Irish whiskey, and I was like kind of tempted to try it just to see if it would taste a little bit like whiskey, so I guess we'll find out.
Might as well try it. Irish whiskey on St. Patty's Day, can't go wrong. Which one do you want to try first?
Let's try the cheddar first, and I think that's going to be the most mild of them.
Most mild of the cheeses?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, let's go ahead. Let's give this one a try. Here you go. There's a good sized piece for you there.
Good sized piece. That's good. Now, normally, cheddar cheeses, when you feel them in the package, the stiffer they are, usually the better they taste and the sharper they taste. This one didn't feel super stiff, but it tastes really good. Definitely better than what I was expecting from the way it felt in the package.
Yeah. I'll say this, I do like this cheese better than when I first taste tested and put it against a lot of different cheddar cheeses last year. Maybe because it's an isolated cheese right now. Maybe they changed the recipe a little bit. But overall, pretty solid cheese.
I mean, I definitely wouldn't say it's as sharp as the crock cheese. That definitely has a way sharper taste, and it also tastes more has a Parmesan taste to it. This doesn't, but it's definitely a really good solid cheese.
Yeah, I would still say that I did like that Cabot 18-month better. I did like the Old Crock better, and then I also like the Cabot Cloth Bound, the partnership with Jasper Hill, better than this cheese as well.
Because I feel like they're sharper than this.
Yeah, definitely a little sharper. But this actually has some.
This is very good.
Has some pretty good flavor on it as well. All right, which one do you want to try next?
I say, because I think this cheese and this cheese are going to be kind of similar because they're both cheddar cheeses. I say we go with the blue cheese next, so that way we can make a good comparison between the Kerry and
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. All right, let me get a different knife here so we don't ruin the integrity of the cheese tasting. Yeah, you can definitely tell this is so much creamier than normal blue cheese.
Definitely is, because blue cheese usually, as soon as you cut it, it's really crumbly. But this is you get it on your fingers. It's very sticky.
Yeah, it really is. It's definitely different than normal blue cheese.
Yeah, not as crumbly, but it still tastes like blue cheese. But I feel like if you were to put this, you wouldn't be able to really put this on a salad. If you wanted to make a Cobb salad, your traditional Cobb salad with blue cheese, it would be kind of hard to make it with this. But it's really tasty. So if you were to put this on a cracker, I think that would probably be ideal.
I'm definitely picking up a good amount of saltiness on it. Definitely confirms that it is a very creamy cheese.
Very salty.
You do pick up a little bit of sweetness too, but it could also be from some of the salt. But definitely extremely salty. Which, if you like salty cheese, then it's probably a good option for you.
I would say for having cheese blue cheese alone, I think this would probably taste better than your traditional blue cheese, because that might be a little bit drier. This is actually better because it's creamier. So I think if you're having a blue cheese just by itself, I think this is much better. So I'm curious to see how this one tastes. I feel like this one's going to taste kind of similar to this, but I'm curious to see if it has that like Irish whiskey like tint to it, you know, taste. So
Irish tint. All right.
yeah,
Let's see if it has an
We'll see if
Irish
it does. Tint of,
associated with it.
yeah. Oh, it's very crumbly.
It's crumbly.
Yeah.
So some of the characteristics.
More crumbly than the other.
Now, that could also be because I'm also not a very good cutter, and I'm definitely using the wrong type of knife. But again, I did not want to ruin the integrity
Yeah.
of the cheese by using one of the
we're
other
gonna
knives.
try it.
But we're going to give it a try. Now,
Oh,
normally,
it smells good. It definitely smells like whiskey.
it definitely smells like whiskey.
Yeah,
This one's definitely,
yeah, if you smell it.
Definitely crumbly. I'm going to have to put a whole like shot
Okay.
of cheese here. Actually, you know what?
Should we do a shot of cheese?
Let's do a shot. Let's do a shot
All right,
of cheese.
let's do a shot of cheese. All right.
So I mean, Maine's pretty
Okay,
close.
we got
to
a
Boston
Maine.
here.
We have Maine. Yeah, that's
We got
good.
Maine. Let's see what else. Let's see what else we got here. We got so
Nova
many shot
Scotia?
glasses. How many shot glasses do you think we have? Probably like
Like a billion.
yeah.
Oh, we got a minion one, but I don't think that's very like St. Patrick's.
Yeah, I know. What do we look for? Okay, well, let me look over here. Let me look over here. to
Oh
see.
wait, no. Here's one with the lobster. That's probably close to.
You got a lobster one too?
Yeah, look
okay.
at that.
Okay, cool.
The lobster. There we go.
All right, so let's go ahead. Let's take a shot.
Okay.
So that's actually Boston. Look at
Boston, woohoo! And look at our cute little lobster.
That's
Oh,
right.
that one has lobster too. We both have
that. We
lobsters.
got, this
okay.
is actually from Maine. I think this is it the same one?
No, this is from Boston. That's what I mean. But they have the same lobster.
Yeah, very similar. Very similar
lobsters.
lobsters there. All right. Well, cheers.
I'm gonna put this in here. Cheers.
Shipping off to Boston.
Boston.
Whoa.
Where's the cookie? Yeah. Oh God. Yes. Here's whiskey.
You pick up whiskey?
Uh-huh.
I definitely pick up some whiskey on this one too.
Now, I'm not a whiskey drinker, but for those whiskey drinkers out there, if you're looking for a cheese that tastes like whiskey, this is definitely one for you. It's good. It's not like it's a hint of whiskey. It's not like you're drinking whiskey, but you definitely taste it for sure.
Yeah, not a lot of sharpness associated with this one, but you definitely pick up that whiskey taste or notes of the whiskey taste. So if you love whiskey, you might actually love this. Why not even pair it with more whiskey if you're a whiskey drinker and whiskey
That's
fan?
true. Yep. Probably tastes really good.
So if you had to just rank these cheeses, where are you leaning?
All right, so I would say I think I like the blue cheese the best, just because, like I said, I'm more of a fan of the creamy cheeses. So I like brie, I like the goat cheese, goat brie. So I'm more of like a creamy cheese type of person. I like American cheese. So I think for me, this is number one. Like I said, I'm not a huge whiskey fan, so I think this would be my number two. These are very similar, but like I said, I'm not a big whiskey fan, so I think that would be my number two, and that would be number three.
Do you think these are similar? You think they taste similar?
I think they taste kind of similar. This obviously tastes more like a sharp cheddar cheese than this one does. But yeah, I would say this is my number one, number two, and number three.
Yeah. I'd probably rank them similarly, but it all
Yeah.
depends on some of your own personal taste palates. Some might just like a classic cheddar.
Yeah.
The whiskey drinkers may really like this cheese, and those that like creamier, really more defined
Robust
tasting cheese,
tasting
robust,
cheeses.
stronger
Smelly,
tasting types of
stinky
cheeses.
cheeses.
You're right.
Probably like that one.
Might end up going with that.
But if you
direction.
don't like that, then that's probably not the one for you, because it's it does have a a smell to it, but it tastes very good. But it's kind of like Rob said, to your own palate.
Pop some comments down below and let us know how you'd rank these three cheeses.
Yep.
Until next time,
Keep cheesing it up.